So I took the liberty of looking at the Nets schedule here, not to set their record ever. How many games was played this last season? Wasn't that 82? Mm-hmm. How many games was played last year? Wasn't that 82? Mm-hmm. How many games were played the year before that when the season was halted because of the pandemic? Didn't that end up being 72 games? Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. Kyrie Irving has played 20, 54, and 29 games. That means Kyrie Irving missed 52 games the first year, albeit due to injury. Mm-hmm. He missed 28 games last season. He missed 53 games this year. And they've been out of the first round once. Hell you mean long term. I'm looking at the camera. Kyrie Irving is due to make $36.9 million next year. I'd give Kyrie Irving $50 million a year. He's that spectacular. 1 year at a time. You got to show up to work, bro. I've been saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it as long as I'm breathing. Kyrie Irving, if there is a brother that will find an excuse to get out of work, it's him. And I don't mean get out of work like he don't work hard. See, that's the trick. That's where people twist stuff when they want to come and defend him and they want to protect him. I'm not talking about you, Jay. They want to do all of this stuff.
I hear
you. Like, for example, when Kyrie was not allowed to play, you know what I believe he was doing? He was busting his butt getting ready for the season. Kyrie, the kind of dude, he going to be in the gym. He going to put in the work. He ain't going to be out of shape. I challenge anybody on this planet Earth to tell me that I'm wrong about this Kyrie. You tell Kyrie to do something at 1 o'clock, he want to do it at 3. You tell him to do it at 3, he want to do it at 5. You want him to do it at 5, he want to do it at 10. He going to put in the hours. He going to put in the work. It's the notion that he got to answer to somebody other than himself. He can't take. He wants to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it. He don't want to answer. He don't want to look at anyone as an authoritative figure. And why is Kevin Durant his boy? Because that's his boy. He gonna ride and die with him. He ain't flaking on Kyrie 1 inch, at least publicly. He ain't doing that. And so because of that, he will get to do things his way. See, people are assuming that I'm talking about Kyrie's not gonna work. False. Kyrie will put in the work. Kyrie will be ready. And the bigger the challenge, the more that brother gonna show up. He ain't gonna shrink beneath the spotlight. He gonna show up and he gonna show out because that's who he is, which is why he deserves his money. The problem is the more a long-term agreement you insulate and secure him with, the more it empowers him to ignore authority because he doesn't view anybody else as authority. See, the Nets should be privileged to have him. He shouldn't feel privileged to make $36.9 million next year, or $50 million, or $200 million. No. You're lucky to have him. Why should he answer to anybody? So what I say is, Kyrie, you really want to show what you made of? Why don't you opt in? Take this last year at 36.9, because from a talent perspective, we all know the brother worth the $200 million, $250 million, hell, $300 million. Kyrie worth it. If you told me that I don't have to worry about Kyrie missing more than 12 games a year, I pay Kyrie Irving $300 million right now without blinking because the brother box office, and I'm going to get my money back because the minute they see him, he going to play. The problem is if you give him that money more than 1 year at a time, Kyrie will use that to navigate and circumvent his way around authority, showing up and doing your job on a consistent basis, a job you volunteered for, you signed up for. This ain't indentured servitude. Nobody forced Kyrie to do this. He chose to do it, and then he chooses to take off, but he still gets his money. I'm not paying him long term. I'm giving him 1 year at a time, all the money he deserves, but 1 year at a time, an option after every year. Opt in. You making $36.9 million next year. Opt in. Let's see what he does. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.